Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ready to go? Here's George Springer to start it off.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And the batter now, Nathan Lucas. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips into dirt. One out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Man at first. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 9th in the American League in batting average. Inside, just missed. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. And a big swing and a miss. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. An RBI machine this year. Right near the top of the league leaderboard as the season winds down. First pitch misses. Santander working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, getting the nod on the mound, Shane Bieber. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Grisham matched a homer in his last game.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fouls one off, 2-2. Set down on strikes. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider. Even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box. And it clearly was not that pitch.
It's Aaron Judge now. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out. Runner on at first with one gone. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, into the outfield base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Judge over at second. Bellinger at first. One gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Out to center. Lucas settles under it. And there are two down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ben.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ryan McMahon.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss, strike one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
High fly ball out towards left field. On the move, heading back. Way back there and gone. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So two down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. In the dirt, 1-0.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 out, space is empty. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 2-0. And another ball, Bieber. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 outs. Center field. Lucas has this one sized up. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Bo Bichette up to the dish. Max Fried will go to work.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
And that one is downstairs. 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And that's downstairs and outside. Kirk in his 6th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Freed, ready to fire now. Fastball for a strike at 95. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Ty France. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Bieber back to work. Dominguez with a homer in his last game. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez. And there's one away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Ryan
McMahon steps to the plate. That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And delivers outside. And that is out of play. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
One down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Bichette. Relay to Guerrero, in time, inning-ending double play. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. Yankees 3 and the Jays nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Andres Jimenez.
And first offering is fouled off. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees. Other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team, you look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a guy that gets drafted or signs with that team, to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left.
He takes it on his own. One up, one down.
The third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop Derek Jeter and the championships that the Yankees won while he was team captain. Just impressive, but no question about it, the history and all of the legacies of the New York Yankees players over the years is very dynamic.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Next offering is in for a strike. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Jays nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Foul ball there. And now the count is even. That one ripped. Forget it. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Reached on an infield single his first time. Hard ground ball, base knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a bouncer. Guerrero. And they put the tag on him for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And that one is lifted in the air. Lucas sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Ben Rice.
So a man aboard, Ben Rice. Now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That misses, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One strike.
Man at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that
Now
that's the
batting,
pitch he has the
the
most
shortstop,
confidence in right now.
Anthony
Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Volpe.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Blue Jays,
John
the
Sciambi
center
with Chris
fielder,
Singleton,
Nathan
and set to lead off
Lucas.
the 4th, Nathan Lucas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first, nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Chisholm, acrobatic throw for 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander, rolled out to second in his first at bat. And ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Ryan Burr appears to be getting loose. Dominguez getting loose as well.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Shane Bieber, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Out of the
Toronto.
bullpen for the Jays, Max
Number
Scherzer.
31.
And compared to a lot of
Max
other relievers, strikeouts
Scherzer.
have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Digging in, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
That one inside, and the count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Glove flip for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they make short work of them there. We played 4. The Yankees 4 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Kurt.
Fried back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Out to short, Volpe. Tosses to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ty France.
Ty France next up for the Blue Jays. France goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside, and the count is 2-2. Right side, Bellinger gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Andres.
2 down, base is empty.
Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground to first, Rice. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Grisham.
And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2. And that one missing low. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up. Jimenez puts it away for the out. One down.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 2 for 2. That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. His 68th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
1 out, base is empty. And here comes Bellinger. There's a strike. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop
The
up to
batter,
both
number
knees.
13,
Not enough time to get to
second
his
baseman,
feet. But he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm. And he dodges that fastball.
1 ball, no strike. Ice. 1-1.
Scherzer deals. That one lifted to left. Santander makes the grab, and that's the inning. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Let's check out some
Leading
notable
off for the Blue
MVP
Jays,
candidates
the
so
third
far
baseman,
this
Ernie
season.
Clement.
Popped up. Chisholm hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in
The
attack
right
mode
fielder,
since the
number
very
4,
start.
George
So the
Springer.
batting order turns over. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The Yanks leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss there.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Inside. And it's a ball and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two outs. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Yankees 5 and the Jays nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Max Scherzer goes to work. Top of the zone for a called strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Burr up and loosening in the pen. Swanson also getting ready. And a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Runner at third, nobody out. Now, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Runner on the go. And he drops it down the third baseline. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And a foul ball. Volpe at second. Dominguez on at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Bichette. How about that double play?
Now batting, catcher.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Left field. Santander under it. And that is the third out of the inning. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Yankees 6 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back as
Leading
we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. To third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The left fielder, number 25.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter,
Santander.
Anthony Santander. 1 for 2. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. And a strike in there. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him swinging.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Swing and a ground ball. Jazz tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Yankees 6 and the Jays nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back
Toronto.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
43.
Ryan Burr.
And
Ryan
one thing on him, he's
Burr.
been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take
Leading
deep.
up for the Yankees.
So back to the top of the
center
order.
fielder,
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent
Grisham.
Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouled off left side. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees.
So a man at
the
first.
Hitter,
Here is Aaron Judge. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Move to first. Grisham back in on a dive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Nobody out, runner at first. And that misses. And the count's even at 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Judge rips that one. And it one-hops the wall. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So they're at the corners now. And up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-0. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Judge, the lead runner out at second. Bellinger at first with no outs. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Ground ball left side. And that's a fair ball. Run is in. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. We got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Burr done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
And
Toronto.
we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Eric
50.
Swanson.
And
Eric
with the big deficit on the
Swanson.
scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One out, runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That one fouled off. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a foul straight back. That one is upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Man on second, 2 down. And it remains 2-2.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at bat like this. No one giving in.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 10-0.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back as
Leading
we
off
take
the
a check
Blue
of the
Jays,
current
the catcher,
standings.
Alejandro Kirk.
Freed back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Hit weakly on the ground. McMahon. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ty.
So digging
France.
in, Ty France. Called strike right there. Chopped out in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Andres Jimenez. Check swing, called strike. Next offering is fouled back. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm throws to first in time. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Yankees 10 and the Jays nothing. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swanson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. To the right side, Jimenez. Over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Number 12.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Yeah, that's fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
2 down, base is empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the... Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 69th homer of the year. It's 11-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Lace to right center, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is that. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. Back in the Bronx, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Hit in the air, left field. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Got him looking for the K. Now only one out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. The Jays down to their final strike. Good eye in that spot.
But what's amazing that he's just now about to throw his 100th pitch. I mean, that's something that he can be really proud of when this thing's over.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.